Welcome to the Item Shop Review for October 3rd, 2020. This is going to be a post-production recording of the audio because unfortunately I went ahead and muted my mic while I was recording the Item Shop Review. So this is going to be all made, or partially made, within post-production. So first off, we have the Corrupted Legends pack, which we've already discussed that. I'm only going to feature it briefly. If you want to go ahead and check that out, check out the previous videos I've uploaded to my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/str8pr0duct's. If you want to go ahead and check that out. But yeah, other than that, we're going to get right into it. And yeah, so we have a pretty dope item shop for today. First skin is Jawbreaker. Which Jawbreaker, Jawbreaker is a pretty dope skin. Skin I definitely added to my list at one point in time. The description reads, she's playing the most delicious game, part of the Final Reckoning set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. So she's a fairly new skin. She was only, I think, it's probably like 5 seasons ago. I think we're on like Season 6 or 4 or 5, or, I don't know. I don't know. I'll put it on screen or something like that in post-production, but regardless, pretty dope skin. This is one of those skins, I'm not like super in the little like goth thing all the time, but this is definitely one of those skins where I think it like works well for this skin. I don't know, I really like this skin actually. I think 1200 V-Bucks is a great deal, to be honest. I like the tone of her skin and how it complements the black and gray that is primarily the remainder of her outfit. Lipstick looks great in terms of like the color contrast between her lips and like her skin. It matches her glasses, the hair. It's all a very nice flow, and I really do like how her like legging, stocking things, and her shorts are also this like camo, which is composed of like black and then like a darker gray color. Yeah, I think she's a pretty dope skin. She kind of looks a little bit like Velma from Scooby-Doo. If anyone's a Scooby-Doo fan, maybe this would be something else that will appeal to you about this skin. The containment unit, perfectly stabilized for Nosh entrapment. It's part of the Final Reckoning set as well. Introduced, it comes only with this skin. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool. I guess she's like a Nosh hunter, which we're gonna see in a moment. I theorized a lot about this when I was recording, but it's kind of like going a little deeper into the Fortnite lore as a whole. I guess the Nosh, I don't know if they're just like these pink globby things, which we're about to switch to that in just a moment. Yeah, this is Teeth, which is kind of interesting. The way alright, so I guess I'll read the description first. Life's chewy when you're born to chop, part of the Final Reckoning set. I believe this skin came out the same day as the previous skin. The way I interpreted this skin, because if you look at it, the legs are like robotic, so it made me think that like this whole striped gray and white, I don't know, suit, I do think it is like a mechanical suit, and I think the Nosh is inhabiting it, and that is what it's allowing it to probably like move and like have arms and legs and stuff like that. I think, see the back bling, the Nosh, it says the snack that bites back, which that's weird, so it makes me think like, was this like a candy or something like that mutated, went wrong? I don't really know, but I think essentially the Nosh is in the suit, kind of like if you're familiar with like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, how we had that the Shredder was the alien inside of the stomach, and he's just controlling Orosaki, which is like the actual Shredder body unit. But yeah, I don't know, I'm really just theorizing, speculating on this. It's just more Fortnite lore that we don't really have an idea as to like what exactly is, but hey, it's just something I can think about. So 800. Then we have the whole Globber thing. It just continues the whole Nosh theme, I guess. I don't really like personally the whole Teeth skin and Nosh backbling. I don't really care about it, honestly. Like, I like that first skin that we were talking about. I think that skin's pretty dope. The Goo Glider, excuse me. Reading Hooked on Phonics. The Soar with Gummy Goodness, part of the Final Reckoning set. Came out the same day and all that stuff like that. Like, it's interesting. It's cool how it fits the theme, but I'm not really into it at all, to be honest. in terms of like me purchasing it or buying it. I like that first skin. That first skin is pretty dope. You know, the skin I said looks like Velma. That's like the goth girl. But other than that, I don't really care about her hunting these things. Then we go back to the stickers because I did forget to hit that originally. And yeah, these are obviously her pickaxes because she's more, like I said, she must be fighting the Nosh. She's probably chopping them up. Yeah, Jawbreaker. So I like Jawbreaker. I think Jawbreaker is pretty dope. We're gonna switch over to Manic, which is the str8pr0duct's skin. If you're familiar with that, you know, famous YouTuber. If you know you're in Fortnite, you probably are familiar with str8pr0duct's. Manic is a pretty dope skin, to be honest. 800 V-Bucks. I mean, that's a good deal, if I would say so. This is an example of black and red combination that I do like because the vast majority of the skin is just that black colorway, and then we just have like the hint of red toward the top, that being the face mask and the helmet. Other than that, maybe you know, the bottom of the rounds that's on her was that her right thigh, and then like I think she might have had like a bandana on her left. Moving on to Bunny Wolf, which this skin is pretty dope. And honestly, when I was recording, this is the first time I realized that this is a reactive skin. And it's a reactive skin, or I think I may have read that before, but I never understood like why it was reactive. I didn't really care. I think these skins are pretty dope, but these skins are reactive because when you take out your back bling, that's when you switch to the bunny. And then when you have out your weapon, that's when you're the wolf. So I mean, I think that skin, that's fire. Honestly, I might have to put these skins on my list. They're pretty dope. I think I might like the male variant a little bit more than I like the female variant, which I'd say is typically pretty rare for the majority of the Fortnite audience. You know, typically like the female skins are you know, more popular. I don't know if that specifically has to do with you know, it's just taking up less visual real estate, less screen real estate. Considering it's a third-person game, you know, you want to see as much as you can. I don't know if it's the whole booty thing with Daquan. I mean, I somewhat feel him on that. Like, why do I want to look at a dude the whole time I'm playing it? You know, I like girls and all that, but you know, I mean, I could switch, you know, either way. But it's not like you see girls typically pick like guy skins. They pick girl skins, so it's girl skins are typically just more popular, I'd say in general. But the guy skin's pretty cool. I like how the lion looks. The lion, so they put 2 L's because the llama has 2 L's. That's interesting, I guess. But yeah, I like the guy's skin. Maybe I like the girl skin a little more. I don't know if because only thing with, I mean, yeah, the llama, I mean, it makes sense why he's boxy. It's just cool. These skins are dope. So 1,500 V-Bucks, that's really not bad. I think they should be epic skins. I think this is an appropriately priced skin and appropriately, you know, like it should be epic, like because those guys, you know, I think they're deserving of that. And then we have the Neonimo weapon wrap, which are we going to? I think I might have. Did I forget about that? All right, yeah. I'm just gonna. Am I gonna go to Payback? Let's see what I do. All right, so yeah, I go straight to Payback. So yeah, Payback. It's funny because I think while I said, I mean, I think it's appropriately priced. 1,200 V-Bucks, pretty decent. It's time to strike back. Part of the RPM set, introduced Season X. That's interesting. She's a part of the same set as that dude. I put him on skin. I had skin on screen. I actually have this skin. It's pretty OG. He's black and red. He's like that biker dude, but same skin, same, you know, part of the same set. It's just interesting. I did not know that, but I told my buddy to buy this skin because, or not that I told my buddy to buy it, but he thought it was pretty dope. And honestly, this is a really good example of combination of red and purple. I mean, her sneakers are, you know, dead fresh. That was another thing I said. I think she has honestly one of the best sneakers in the game. The zipper going across the face mask is fresh. There's just so many layers of freshness to the skin. The color combination is nuts, and it's nice that they threw in the little hints of like that light blue in her hair. It's just it's random. I don't understand why they paired it, but I do like the pairing. There's just I think they're just being like very adventurous or bold with this colorway and skin combination. I think it's pretty original, and it's an example of Fortnite at probably its best. And on the back of the jacket, it looks pretty, you know, dope too. I should have took off the back just so we could see the full graphic, but dope skin, dope colorway. You know, definitely a good price. It's funny, I see this skin a little bit more, but it's still not as popular of a skin as you would think it would be. So I told my buddy originally, or I encouraged him to buy it. He was interested in it already, but I told him that like I don't see a lot of people rock this skin typically when I play Fortnite anyways, which I still don't. But I think since they've been putting it in the item shop a little bit more frequently, I have been seeing it a little bit more. But yeah, dope skin. I really do like this skin, regardless of how popular it is or unpopular. I just think it's always nice to like have, like skins or wear skins that like other people aren't wearing in combinations and stuff like that. Like currently in the season, like I just unlocked Storm, and I think she's fresh. So honestly, I made a colorway immediately with her. But I was rocking with Blade before that, and I mean those are skins that like obviously are gonna be a little more popular because of the season. You're gonna see them a lot more because of the current season. But I mean before that, I was rocking with Harley Quinn for the whole beginning of the first half, or however deep we are in the season. But Neonimal weapon wrap, pretty dope weapon wrap. 500. I mean I could see dropping 500. Another example of good combination of that purple and red, and then they even continue with the yellow. I don't know, it's just there's a lot of layers to that weapon wrap, and I like it. 500, I might drop a 500 on it. I don't have any immediate plans to do that, but maybe down the line. This weapon wrap, I was saying that it looked like kind of like a Spider-Man weapon wrap. 500 V-Bucks, I wouldn't drop that because I don't really, particularly like the combination of the red and black on this skin as much. But I do like how the webs are, pulsating throughout this skin. It just continues to go to animated skin. I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, when I look at it as like a Spider-Man skin, it makes me a little bit more into it. I don't know if it's because it's currently the Marvel season. I don't know if that was intended by Epic by putting this in. They were like, oh, let's put this in because remind people of Spider-Man. I don't know if they thought that, but it does definitely make me think of Spider-Man. Widow's Web, show your style, part of the Arachnid set. Oh yeah, and I think I mentioned before, it also reminds me of Madam Web, which she was in the 90s cartoon. I'm sure she's in other comics as well for Spider-Man. She's like an oracle for Peter Parker and Spider-Man's in general, in different dimensions. She often links them. So yeah, it really reminds me of her. It's pretty, it's cool, but 500, I'm not going to drop 500 on it because you can do so much more with 500 V-Bucks in this game. And then next, we have the, Dream Beat Emo, which is also 500. So this is okay. Yeah, it's alright. Like, there's a whole bunch of, there's a music to it and all that, and that's cool, but it's alright. Once again, 500 V-Bucks, like, I'm not dropping 500 V-Bucks on that because, like I said, like, I can get, I don't know, like, you can get skins for 800, 300 more V-Bucks, you're good. You can get the starter pack, you gotta drop at least $6, but it's like, I probably had to drop, 500 or $5 on the 500 V-Bucks anyways. This skin, the Brute Navigator, probably brings up a lot of bad memories for a lot of players. But this skin, honestly, I think what I said before, the combination that reminded me of is like, it reminds me of like a Batman type skin. This skin and the female version, they both look like very Batman-esque. And in the combination I think I mentioned before was like between Batman, like the regular Batman, like Bruce Wayne. You can even say from the 90s cartoon. Then we have RoboCop, and then Batman Beyond. I feel like it's a cross between those three, and that's the Brute Navigator. I think it's a pretty dope skin just because it is so reminiscent of Batman, and it did come out before the actual Batman skin came out. So yeah, I think it's pretty dope. I think it's a pretty dope skin. Like I said, probably is a sore subject for a lot of players because it reminds them of the Brute and Season X, and that was a very tough season for just, I'd say, the majority of the Fortnite audience because, man, people really hated that Brute. But 800 V-Bucks, really not a bad deal. Maybe we're past it at this point. Then we got the Electro Swing. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Once again, just that 500 V-Bucks, man. Like it's not. I don't think it's not that dope. Where it's like the music doesn't just like make me, strongly want to buy it, and then the dance isn't that crazy either. But then we have the Waddle Away, which, it's okay. 200 V-Bucks. I mean, if you're really into it, 200 V-Bucks isn't that bad. But I mean, hey, I'd still, once again, stack them because if you have 1,000 V-Bucks and then you get this 200 V-Bucks, you could get the Payback skin. So it's like, look, I think like that. Like, I'd rather get skins, gliders. There's even some dope pickaxes that come out every now and again. So I don't want to drop it on like my new stuff. But all the other stuff in the special offers portion, we already covered previous episodes. You want to check that out. Once again, you can go to youtube.com/str8pr0duct's. If you are checking this out on the YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate you giving me any time, any of your time, whether that be on the Twitch or on the YouTube. So anything is appreciated. And this is Straight Product, and this has been the Fortnite item shop review. Thank you. Peace. I'm out.